But before we move forward, it's important to pause and remember who this issue touches, because behind every data point is a person, a family, and a story. And some of those stories may sound familiar: people experiencing homelessness, seniors living on fixed incomes, or families struggling far below the poverty line. But today, hunger is reaching far beyond those we might expect.
Our nonprofit partners report that the majority of their clients with food insecurity are now people with jobs, sometimes 2 or 3. Some drive cars, but many have to sleep in them. Some rent apartments or even own a house and share them with extended families priced out of their own homes.
Or some are simply one diagnosis away from disaster. And that is the case with James Rota, a Boynton Beach resident who has been a client with Feed the Hungry Family for over 5 years. James's story illustrates how success doesn't always safeguard against forces beyond our control, and how resilient we can be when the community rallies together.
I'm going to tell you that behind every face is a story, and this is mine. Hi, I'm James, and I'm 69 years old. I've had a fabulous life. I have traveled the world with my global event planning company. I have mingled with celebrities. I can honestly say that maybe some of you in the audience today might know me. You might have worked with me on one of your nonprofit organization galas. I considered myself blessed, and I still do consider myself blessed, but life is fragile, and in a moment it can change. What was revealed to me was, unfortunately, stage 4 throat cancer, which turned my life upside down. And then, like the rest of the world, COVID hit. And that award-winning global event planning company that I had, that allowed me to private jet from place to place, stopped. And I had to worry about, how do I keep a roof over my head? How do I keep the lights on? And I tell you, the first time that I had to get on the line for food, I was shaking, and I didn't have what I have now, the anxiety that I have. And I went there with my card to the girl at the entrance, and I cried, because I never thought that my life could get to the point that I would have to receive a box of groceries from someone, because I was the one who was helping people.
You hear about it, and then suddenly you're one of the statistics. And I looked around and I thought, the world isn't really what you think it is, because if you just saw any one of these people walking down the street, you wouldn't know the story that's behind their eyes.
You know, my dad, he used to have all of these sayings growing up that never made sense to me. He would say, when your arms are open to give, they have to be open to receive. That day that I received that box of goods, if I was going to be able to give, I also had to be able to receive. And it was a very humbling experience for me. That food has kept me alive to this day.
My message to James is, I told you you could do it, because his first response when he found out how sick he was, I'm not going to fight. I don't think I have it in me. Because it was stage 4 and it was so far along, I think he thought it was a hopeless battle. And I told him there's no such thing as hopeless battles. And you start out with a positive attitude, and you fight, and you win. Because the only way to win is to fight. And he did, and he won. Before every meal, we thank them. We thank God, and we ask him to shed his blessing upon the people who donated the food, the people who packed the food, the people who are distributing it, everybody all the way down the line, the people writing checks that make sure it happens.
My village, my tribe, is made up of so many wonderful, caring, loving individuals. When in need, I have my tribe who comes, and I'm sure each and every one of you has your tribe, your personal tribe who come and help. So understand this sense of community, neighbors helping neighbors, friends helping friends, family helping family, strangers helping those who they do not know. This is what community is all about.
James's story is a sobering reminder that our health is also our wealth. And we are pleased that James is healthy enough to join us today alongside his incredible neighbor, Dawn. And we asked James just to say a few words, so please help us welcome James Rota to the stage.
Thank you. Thank you. It's kind of hard to watch. Thank you all. Thank you for joining us here for this very, very special luncheon today. And what I learned earlier has just motivated me to keep on with my mission. It warms my heart to see so many wonderful faces out there. Each of you have your own story and your own generosity. I would like to thank the thousands of individuals who have opened their hearts and their hands to help people like me. The people who know me know that now in life I have my favorite sayings. And one of them is, it's my job to sprinkle glitter everywhere I go. But my favorite is, if you think your glass is half empty, pour it into a smaller glass. Thank you. Thank you. For those of us who believe in helping, we have the power to pour into the glasses of others, for it is in giving that we all receive. Each drop is a ripple which turns into waves of hope for those in need. So whether you're contributing a little or a lot, if we all pour what we can, I believe there'll be a place in time where everyone's glass is full. So today, as I stand before you, I would like to pour what little I can to the Hope for Hunger Fund. My gift may only be a small drop, but it is given with a grateful heart. And now, I'd like to invite you to consider just how much you can pour. Thank you, truly, thank you all for listening to my story, for opening your hearts, and for joining me today in making a difference. Enjoy your lunch, knowing that together we are filling lives with buoyancy, one drop at a time. Thank you.
James and Don, I know you just sat down, but would you both please stand up and let this crowd celebrate your courage, your humanity, and your tenacity.